So first things first, we're going to start off with Damian Lillard, Dame Dollar, the 2K cover athlete, the guy that Abbas needs to respect.
Bro,
so Dame dropped 51 last night against the 76ers. So I want to know, guys, Dame is now, he has 10, what is it, 10 plus career 50
10 plus,
points?
yeah.
10 plus.
Yeah, 10,
so that's
10.
putting him, so that's right now, that's putting him in a category with
LeBron,
Iverson. These are Hall of Famers right now. So right now I'm not gonna say he's a Hall of Famer straight away. He's still got a lot to do with his career. But right now we're putting him on that pedestal. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the list here. So players with 10 plus career 50-point games: Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Kobe Bean Bryant, James Harden, Elgin Baylor, Rick Barry, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Damian Lillard. Now, let's get straight into this, because at the end of the day, I've always respected Damian Lillard. I always thought he's an elite scorer, and Abbas, you seem to not respect him. And right now, with Dame looking hot, I feel like they're on a roll. It's either the Suns or the Trailblazers are going to go over the 8th seed. But first things first, Abbas, I want to get on to you.
Okay.
Please tell me why, because we discussed this beforehand, and you said you were going to come with your Dame agenda. So I'm going to let you come with your Dame agenda first, and then we're going to pattern that. So please tell me, why do you hate Dame Lillard?
1 second. I got to watch on his Dame time. Got to watch
Oh
on
my
his
God.
time.
He's got the watch.
No.
He's got the watch.
Let me take that.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So let me scrap this thing about me hating Dame Lillard. I don't hate Dame Lillard. He's an elite scorer. The guys you just mentioned in that list, probably minus James Harden, have rings, right? I believe.
And Iverson.
And Iverson, okay. But Iverson, yeah, okay, fair enough.
And Elgin Baylor, actually.
And Elgin Baylor, Elgin Baylor doesn't have a ring.
Okay, cool.
That's
anyway,
crazy.
So, Dame Lillard, that performance that you were talking about, the 51-point game, are you guys honestly going to sit here and not tell me after he choked them free throws, after he got clowned on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitter, he was not going to come back and put that performance? Everybody who knows Damian Lillard, who even knows basketball, will know that an elite scorer or even an elite player is going to have to come back to show any sort of respect, yeah?
And he did.
He did, so what's your point?
No, this is what I'm trying to say to you, yeah?
I have a point.
You're acting like this wasn't going to happen. This was it was just written for him to go off anyway, yeah? So, what I looked at from this game and this scoring was when it got really tight and they were hitting 2 free throws, who took them free throws? It went Damian Lillard. That's all I'm saying. It went. You know where Damian Lillard was? He was hiding on a double team. He was hiding on a double team. Why? Because them lights were coming down on Damian Lillard, and if he did not hit them free throws, it was going to look bad. So what did he do? He hid in a double team. Yusuf Nurkic came up, hit the two free throws, and we look back on that Damian Lillard 51-point performance as something that was elite, which it was. But for me, that story that I saw from that game was Dame time is real, as in he's on the clock. It's not a case of Dame is here. It's more he's on the clock right now because he needs to come up and perform in them playoffs. Because I saw a guy that was hiding away after he scored a lot of points. Because when it came to the clutch moments, I don't think had them free throws happened again, he would have missed at least 1 out of 2 like he did when he missed against the Clippers. And I think that pressure was always there. I know people are going to hate me. I just personally thought he hid away when it was a really clutch time. And I've never always said that about him. I've always said that he's not a winner because, okay, I look at his team, but I'm going to talk about that later on. Right now, I just feel like he was hiding because he was struck. He didn't want to face them demons that he had in that last game 24 hours ago.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. Everyone in their lifetime has missed clutch free throws. LeBron does it all the time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's human. Nah, hear me out. Okay. Everyone is human. Yeah. Dame is a career, for his free throw percentage, he shoots a career 88%.
Right.
That is good. 88% is very good from the free throw line. So yes, fair enough. He missed 2 clutch free throws. It happens. It happens. It's not. It doesn't mean it's going to happen roughly because his free throw percentage shows that more time when he. Huh?
What you're getting my point is I get what you are saying. It can happen to anybody, but when the clutch free throws happen, 24 hours later, and you don't even have ball possession or you're nowhere near, I'm looking at you a bit differently. Did you want the ball? Did you want to play 47 minutes and 50 seconds and then not have them final 10 seconds when the clutch free throws happen? You know what they say about LeBron James? The best player for 46 minutes, but probably the worst for the last 2 minutes. Is Dame Lillard the best 47 and 50 and then not there anymore for the final 10? Them demons are there, bro. I know people aren't going to believe me. I personally, that's literally my biggest takeaway from that entire game was that Dame was not there when the lights were on the heaviest.
But he dropped 51 and and they beat a very good 76ers team.
No,
I don't care about that 51. I don't care about the 51.
This is the 9th seed right now. Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't care about the 51 points. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not here for it. I'm not even here for it because you know what? It goes back to those free throws. Like, yes, anyone will miss free throws. LeBron misses free throws, but LeBron's got a ring. At the end of the day, Damian Lillard hasn't got a ring. And these free throws, like, what I hated about the Damian Lillard thing is, why are you getting annoyed at people laughing at you for missing free throws that you should be making? At the end of the day, instead of talking, you need to get your rings. You need to at least get 1 ring and then keep going. I understand what Abbas is saying about, like, he didn't want that moment again.
Wait, let's get it straight.
Which ones?
Damian Lillard, yeah?
None of them should be talking, but that's my point. Yeah.
All right. Okay, James, how old is Damian Lillard right now?
29?
29, right? Cool. So LeBron won.
He's like 30 now, isn't he? Is he 30, 29?
No,
he might be 30.
28,
He might be 30.
I think
it was his
30,
birthday. I think he's 30. Yeah, it was his birthday. Yeah,
he's 30.
He's 30. He's 30.
Wait, so he came to the league, he came to the NBA, age 22? Because wasn't he draft class in 2012?
Yeah, he came, 2K13, if I remember?
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, so 2012 draft. That's when he came. Yeah. That's when he got drafted, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're saying he's 22 at the time he got drafted. All right, cool. So he's 30. We're going off that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say he's 30. Cool. All right. His career's not done yet, bro. So I think this whole narration he's going to ring yet is a bit far-fetched because his career ain't done yet. He's still got, let's say, 3-4 more years in his peak. Two. He can talk and he can respond, towards Patrick Beverley mocking him, all laughing, acting hysterical on the sidelines. Because one, my man, Damian Lillard, is clutch and he's a top 5 point guard, if not maybe the best point guard in the league right now. And he's proven that this guy's clutch and he's an elite scorer, elite team player, and he's a good facilitator for his team. And he's made his team relevant because right now they're at least half a game away from the 8th seed and then in the contention to maybe overtake the Grizzlies. Hopefully by tomorrow, we have to see it. But the Grizzlies, I think, play today, right?
Game away from the 8th seed.
Yeah. And also, you've got to take into consideration, right? What he's saying is true. What he's saying is factual. He sent home Patrick Beverley in 2014 with a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Am I not wrong? You all remember that, right?
Yeah.
Send him home.
Who else did he send home?
He sent home George last year.
Yeah.
From what?
So imagine the guys, them man chatting.
But the point is, you know why they can chat? Because they're the Clippers. They have a chance.
There you go.
So,
does Damian Lillard?
So what do you want him to do? Do you want him to do because I know do you want him to do a KD and move to a team? He said he would never do that.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is the thing. Like all the things Kojo said, he's a great point guard. Just let your play do the talking. Because the point is, it's not likely that he's going to win a champion. He's going to win a ring this year. So you've said all this talking about Patrick Beverley and them. They should not be talking because they don't have a ring either. None of them should be talking. But the point is, they're in a better position to talk than someone that's not going to win. Because they can laugh and say, ha, but we have PG and we have Kawhi. They're going to win. You ain't going to win. So that's the thing. I understand Patrick Beverley. I don't like him. I think he's a dead out guy. I think he's someone that doesn't even deserve the credits that he gets because all he does is flail his arms. I don't rate him as a defender, but the point is he's with people that can get the job done. You got Kawhi. Why do you think Kawhi ain't talking? Because he ain't got time for it. I've got a championship to win. That's the thing. Like even LeBron, look how many people disrespect LeBron. He don't really bite back Look at Giannis and stuff like that.
Once that
No. Well, Giannis he did with the whole situation with James Harden actually.
But
he
not
actually did
that much though.
No, but
and he won
Damian
MVP.
Lillard, but we're acting like Damian Lillard is the main instigator in this whole situation. He's not. The report asked him a question. He's like, you know what? Cool. I think, to be honest, they're just jealous of me because what I've done in the past. And he's right to. He just saw two NBA players, laugh at him for missing free throws, which he hardly misses, right? In the moment, and that resulted in his team losing the game. He's going to be a bit hurt because he knew that if I made those two free throws, we probably would have won the game. So he's going to be a bit hurt. Yeah. So he has every right to in that moment when he sees two players, right, laughing at him, hysterically mocking it on national television worldwide, And the fact is, I've knocked these two guys out in recent years, out of the playoffs. Not just I beat them and tried to hit clutch buzzer beaters. No, it's not that. I've hit them. I've hit buzzer beaters, 3-point shots from crazy ranges to knock them out of the playoffs. And I think the first one, Houston, I think was it the first round, 2014,
first round,
and OKC in the first round.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like they shouldn't be talking. Keep humble. And that's why I have a problem with the Clippers because they're a very arrogant team.
They're hyenas. They're hyenas, in my opinion.
They need to be humble because the job ain't done yet. Cool, you got a great team. Cool, you man are looking lively to win the championship, especially right now as we look at the bubble because of the recent form and so on and so on. But keep yourself humble. The job ain't done yet. We haven't reached the playoffs yet. Keep yourself humble. Only one player in your team's won the championship multiple times, and that's Kawhi Leonard. And he's humble, right? He's got respect. Keep yourselves, level yourselves, Clippers. And Paul George, for me, at times, like I rate him as a player. He's a great point guard. He getting you 30. But for me, his mouth does too much chatting.
Yeah, he's a chatty patty. Even his girlfriend doing chatty patty.
Come on, that's why I love basketball though. Like you're not going to do that anywhere else. These guys are going to talk and come back. Like, let's just be honest. Yeah, Damian Lillard is going to make a song. That's not even.
He's gonna make a song.
He's just.
But see, that's the point. That's why you shouldn't talk because now, now people are gonna say you're gonna make songs.
This is the problem because I remember Skip Bayless saying this. Damian Lillard is a very, very good player. Like he's a championship caliber player. However, and not gonna lie, like this is not me being a thing. He's actually a decent musician.
Yeah,
like let's not even cap. Like
he's like up there and everyone else is like down there in basketball in the NBA.
Like, if you actually listen to his music and you don't know anything about it, you'll think this guy's a rapper. But at the same time, because he raps, and then when you don't have a ring, it's just gonna look bad. You know how them old people, like let's look at in football. You know how old when you don't play well, when you don't win stuff, and then you have another grind, people are just gonna use that other grind and make an excuse for you to not doing well. Yeah. Look at Jesse Lingard when he wasn't playing well. Everyone's like, oh, because he's on social media. But social media does not affect him. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, making music will not affect his basketball ability, but at the same time, it just does not look good to people who are not a part of the thing. So that's kind of his problem. But at the same time, I don't know how. I think he's going to be one of the players who might not ever win the ring because he wants to win it.
No, I was just going to say that to you, right? I've got two things on that. I personally don't think Damian Lillard will ever win a ring. And one is obviously stubbornness for not moving out of Portland, which is fine. I get it. Yeah, some people are just like that, where he is the franchise, and everything around him. It's just unlucky that there'll be a few teams that'll always be better than him. But if you look at his squad, CJ McCollum. Would you say Damian Lillard and McCollum are a top 2 backcourt in the NBA?
Top 3. Yeah.
I say top 3. Yeah.
Carmelo.
Top 3.
Carmelo.
Top 3. Yeah.
Number 3 right now. I know we're going to talk about as a number 3. How would you rate him? Right now, in terms of how he's playing.
He's playing well.
I know we're going to talk about it a bit more, so I don't want to do too much. Yusuf Nurkic, as another guy to come in.
He's not bad, yeah.
Not bad, yeah.
He's been playing well, yeah. He's been doing good stuff.
See where I'm going with this. You've got 4 guys. You've got a dominant backcourt, really, that can go for 60, 70 casually sometimes. You've got a 3 in Melo, Nurkic as well, and the expectation is for this Portland team just to make the playoffs. Like, come on.
The West is too great. But the thing is...
The West is not that special when Utah are fit.
Nah, it's
led by...
Utah played D, though. Utah played D, that's the thing.
Hey, but Utah have been like a 5th place team for like the last 3-4 seasons. So you saying that it's not...
Like, we give Dame Lillard a pass too often. This guy's not around.
Because remember,
not really, bro. Not really. Because
where was Portland last season in the playoffs?
They finished 3rd, and they got to the.
They finished 3rd, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
but you have to look at it, guys. Yeah, like this season had a lot of injuries. Zach Collins, Yusuf Nurkic. So they didn't really have like a fully healthy squad going into the season.
I'm not going to argue on that side of you can give this season a pass, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at it outside of that, he's gone to one Western Conference Finals, right?
Yeah, one.
I'm not even, okay, I understand it's hard, right? But you're still with CJ McCollum. Like, at the end of the day, you're still with a really good number 2 as well. And you're going to the Western Conference Finals once in your entire career. And that was when you got, for me, a favourable matchup against the Denver Nuggets team, who I didn't personally rate as highly as they were seeded anyway.
Yeah.
So that's why I always...
you got to remember the climate they were in, man.
You have to remember
as good as Lillard and McCollum are.
Season, right?
To get out of the West, they were going against Golden State. They were going come on, let's not count.
Okay,
you come up against a very good Houston team as well. Let's be real.
If Chris Paul doesn't go down, they win Game 6. And that's
potentially. Let's not say it's definite they're going to win that series because Golden State Warriors are still a great team.
Yeah, of course.
So let's say it was likely, but let's say it was definite.
Pass. I think Damian Lillard honestly gets a pass based on the fact that he's not a guy to switch teams. Kevin Durant does not get that type of pass because at the end of the day, he's switched teams. That's why he's the type of guy to not get a pass. Westbrook doesn't get a certain level of pass because he's a bit erratic, or the fact that now he's probably gone on to Houston, so there's a bit more pressure on him. Damian Lillard gets a pass because he signs a big contract, but he wants to stay loyal.
I think people feel sorry for him.
When you look at it,
I kind of do feel
around him right now.
Everyone feels sorry for him. That's why he's allowed. At the end of the day, I'm not here for the chatty stuff. I can't stand it. Like, I can't understand Damian Lillard being so good, the player that he is, top 5 point guard. I don't care. No matter who's talking about you, it's like, I like when the greats are doing it. Like, if Giannis wants to talk to LeBron and LeBron wants to talk about, cool, because you're in your own stratosphere. But I'm not here for especially over something so tiny. It's not even the playoffs yet.
I loved it though.
That's just something inside him that I feel that's gonna stop him from even moving to a bigger team even if he had the chance. I think it's a bit of ego. I think it's a case of, no, I don't want to move to a bigger team. I want to do it by myself. But you're not gonna do it if you don't move. At the end of the day, you have to weigh it up. At the end of the day, I don't agree with what KD did. But that gives him all the motivation. He can do all the talking because he's got a ring. Some people, it's like, how much do you want it? Some people, I'm going to win by myself. Some people, I'm going to join people to win. Do you want to be a winner or do you want to be a loser? That's the thing. Carmelo did what he did. He didn't move. He moved, but he didn't go to the right places. And now he's got no ring. So now people don't even think if he's a Hall of Famer or not. But he's done so much to the game. It's like, big choices like that will decide where you're seen in your career.
And I hate to be that guy to get on Dame a bit more, but even if he was to move, he'd have to move to a team where he would be the number 2 guy. You cannot win the championship with Dame Lillard as your number 1. No matter who's the second guy, it's just not possible. When Durant moved to Golden State, he was automatically the number 1. If LeBron was to move and AD was already at the Lakers, LeBron becomes the number 1. If Kawhi Leonard moves to another squad like the Golden State Warriors, Kawhi Leonard is the number 1. If Dame Lillard moves to the Lakers, he's a number 3. If he moves to Golden State when they had Stephen Curry, he's maybe a number 2, possibly a number 3. That is the one reason I think that also holds back Dame Lillard, because his ego will make him be a number 2 guy, not a number 1 guy. And that's why I rate him, but not as highly as a lot of other people, because he's always...
I do get that, but there's only 4 or 5. Like the players you mentioned, there's only 4 or 5 people that can walk into any team and be the number 1 guy.